Hi, my name is Paul Cresswell. Welcome to Paul's Tackle Reviews. The purpose of this channel is to give you some reviews of tackle that's been out on the bank, tried and tested by an unbiased, unsponsored angler, and that's me. As I say with my videos, just because something works for me doesn't mean it's going to work for you, but I'll try and give you all the information so you can make your own mind up. Today I'm looking at a couple of small items that I've had for a couple of months now, and they have really helped me in being organised and keeping live bait fresher and great on the bank. I've got two Mosella, it's their EMS system, ergonomic modular system, little EVA tubs with a zip around the top. And I've got quite a bit of EVA, and you might think, well, what's different about these? Is there anything special? And the difference with these is that they have on both sides, on both of them, a little vent to allow air to breathe in. There's a mesh over that, and I'll put some photos there. So that nothing can escape, but then you can use these for live bait. What's the advantage of that? Well, when you store stuff in a normal tub, it has holes on the top, and if you leave it out and water can get in, I've had it where I've had pinkies in a tub in my bag upside down, and they actually get through the holes. You're always risking that the lid's going to pop off at any time, because lids wear over time as well. So with these, with the live bait in, you can just literally throw it in to your bag. It doesn't matter if it's upright or the wrong way up, everything is secure. So why did I buy these in the first place? Well, one bait in particular that I struggle with is storing worms. And when you get them from the tackle shop, they're in that white kind of mesh bag with a cable tie on. You take the cable tie off and it's difficult to fasten. Worms are fantastic at escaping. It's not a waterproof bag because it's kind of breathable, so you can't just put it on the floor while you're fishing. If it's raining, it's going to affect the quality of your bait. I bought two of these, and this one is the 1 litre version, and this one is the 2 litre version. So the 1 litre one I mainly use for maggots. And I've got 3/4 pint of maggots that I'm going to put in here in a minute, and I'll put a photo now there of what it's like, so you can see what the capacity of this is. And what I will say is, I'm not sure you want your bait to go beyond the vents at the side. A little bit wouldn't be a problem, but you don't want to stop the vent and the air getting in and your bait suffering as a consequence. This 2 litre one I thought would be ideal for worms, and I tend to buy worms in a 1/4 kilo. If I'm using an awful lot, I might buy 2 bags, but what I found is I can put a 1/4 kilo of worms in there. It's up to about there. It's not causing a problem. I've even topped it up with the little plastic tubs of worms, and they keep perfectly in there. And so I can then just leave that on the floor in the garage, cool enough. It keeps your worms in really good condition. And there's plenty of air on top. You could even put a few potato peelings in if you wanted to feed the worms as well. This is really well made, thick EVA. This is as good as I've seen. The welding on the seams are excellent. They're very rigid. You can't squash them down, so they keep their shape, which is essential when you've got the zip. The zips look fantastic. They are very secure. It's a double zip, so you can zip either way. You can zip it part way around, whatever you want to do with it. They are white, and I think the design is meant to be so that when you're sat in the sun, it keeps your bait a little bit cooler. Don't know if that's a big issue, but I tend to try and keep mine in the shade anyway when full sun's out. But it's just part of the design that they've got. You do have a clear lid so you can see your bait, and what I will say is I've put maggots in here and I've never had them sweating up, and I keep them in a bait fridge that I've got, a drinks fridge, and they haven't sweat up and crawled out. With the worms like to go travel, and sometimes I've unzipped this, and I haven't unzipped it today, so let's just go around, and you find, no, there's none today. A couple of worms go in that seam there, but it isn't a problem. You just put them back in. Nothing has escaped from either of these in the time that I've been using them. How much are these? Well, they're a bit of an investment and they cost more than a few bait tubs, but I do think they will last a really long time, and they are a bit more than a bait tub in design and manufacture as well. So the 1 litre, I got these from Bennick Sports. I'll put their email on the bottom. So the 1 litre is a penny under £13. The 2 litre, $15.99. The 3 litre is $17.99. And the 5 litre is $19.99. So if you're a big worm angler, the 3 litre, bigger than this, you can probably get 3/4 of a kilo, maybe even a kilo in it. The 5 litre version really does offer some big storage solutions. I've got 2, and that does me maggots. I maybe could do with 1 for pinkies, but I don't fish them very often. And a bait tub's fine for those. So I'm not going to get any more, but it really has improved looking after the bait. That's it for today. A little short video, something for you to see and have a think about. There are other products on the market using EVA, and they have like a mesh top. And again, that's great because your baits won't escape. But with the mesh being on top, if you leave it out in the rain will get into your bait. That's something that you won't get with these. There's a lot of videos on my channel now. If you want to give me a like, a thumbs up, that's great. If you want to subscribe, I've got some more coming before I go on my holiday. Over 60 videos now for you to have a look at. If you've got any questions about these, pop it in the comments below and I'll try and get back to you as quick as I can. Until next time, tie lines.